Greetings and welcome to Newzim TV. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. POLAD needs to be rebranded, says former Khupe deputy Obert Gutu. In the courts, top scribe sues Zimpepers $500,000 for defamation. In sports, Harare City to get 5% of Kadewere's transfer. Now for the news in greater detail. Most Zimbabweans are not aware of President Emmerson Mnangagwa's political actors and leaders dialogue platform and have called for its rebranding, former opposition MDCT deputy leader Obert Gutu has said. Gutu, who recently left his position at Thokozani Khupe's deputy in a splinter MDC faction, in an interview with newzimbabwe.com, said there was need to rebrand the dialogue series and seek approval from citizens for it to be a success.
POLAD, if properly restructured, POLAD, if properly repackaged, it is actually a game changer. Very few people know about POLAD. If I go, I'm not even talking of going to the lower areas. Here in Harare, if I walk in the street there and ask, if you go just down the street there, the shopping center there, and we ask the ordinary, people, let's go into the shop, the spa, and say, what is POLAD? They'll look at you and say, to start with, I believe POLAD has to be properly marketed. It hasn't been. 2, POLAD has to be brought to the people instead of having the people being brought to POLAD.
Zimbabwe has no capacity to deal with current health crisis and the recent deadly outbreak of the coronavirus emerging from China, the Zimbabwe Hospital Doctors Association Vice President Dean Ndoro has said. Ndoro's statements were in response to Finance Minister Mthuli claims at the World Economic Forum last week in Davos, where he said that Zimbabwe's health system is strong and capable of dealing with the coronavirus. Responding to the questions on Zimbabwe's capacity to deal with the Chinese flu, Khupe said the government had invested much and continued to invest in the health sector despite a 5-month strike by doctors. In the courts, veteran journalist and founding editor of the privately owned daily news, Geoffrey Nyarota, has slapped Zimbabwe Newspapers Limited with a $500,000 lawsuit after the Sunday Mail published an article listing him as a corrupt individual. Nyarota says he was humiliated following the publication of the article in March last year, and the situation is worsened by the fact that the weekly paper owned by Zimpepers, Sunday Mail, has refused to retract the article. He cited Sunday Mail editor Victoria Rujidzo and the paper's investigations editor Brian Chitemba as second and third respondents. In business, the proportion of farm inputs supported by government in terms of value was around $50 per hectare, leaving thousands of farmers across the country with no choice except to foot their farming expenses, a recent report by Zimbabwe National Statistics Agency has said. The report, titled Zimbabwe Smallholder Agricultural Productivity Survey, shares the glaring statistics indicating the high levels of agricultural underfunding in the country. Zimstat also observes that in communal areas, government funding stood at 42%, while self-support from the farmers under the cluster stood at 83%. We end with sports. Harare City Football Club is set to get a part of the fee paid by Lyon to Le Havre in the transfer of Tinotenda Kadewere. The 24-year-old striker joined the French League One side for £15 million to become the most expensive Zimbabwean soccer player. The move will see all Kadewere's former teams sharing 5% of the transfer fee according to the FIFA regulations. Reporting for newzimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For this and more stories, visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Newzim TV.